The borderline has done nothing. The borderline has remained inactive because change in the world is brought about by the example and behavior we exhibit, rather than by our beliefs. Beliefs are essential, but they truly matter when they serve as a guide for our efforts and actions directed toward achieving our covenantal goals. Throughout my entire relationship with the individual with borderline personality disorder, BPD, I listened to and bore witness to the anger stemming from her beliefs. However, in her day-to-day life, she lived in stark contrast to her professed beliefs. For instance, she frequently experienced extreme anger towards men and expressed radical feminism with great animosity toward every man. At the same time, she relied on her father's financial support and lived in her boyfriend's apartment, all the while asserting her superiority over men. Paradoxically, her actions consistently demonstrated her dependence on men for financial support, relationships, and even casual encounters. Another illustration of the borderline person's inaction is her frequent reinterpretation of facts solely to express and propagate anger, without any other meaningful purpose. For instance, the borderline individual observed a female waiter's uniform in a restaurant and construed it as a manifestation of male dominance over women, treating them as sexual objects and a source of humiliation. Even if these beliefs held some truth, the borderline's expressions were primarily limited to anger and animosity towards her boyfriend, resulting in nothing more than causing him harm. To genuinely effect change, it would have required proactive actions directed at the right people and making the right moves. The life of a borderline person is paradoxical in relation to her words. Throughout all that time, no positive changes resulted from her as a partner with borderline traits. Instead, those close to her bore the brunt of her uncontrolled anger.